brother Tim, and we're going to be breaking down, going over any injuries for the NBA games. We'll be going over who is going to be starting in net for the NHL, and we're just going to go break down some of these games, give you guys our opinions, and answer some questions on tonight's NHL and NBA playoff games. So also we're going to get our picks here scrolling in the thing on the bottom there. Those are some of our favorite plays for today. But before we get into everything, a couple of things. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, give us that like, and subscribe to the Picks and Parlays YouTube page if you guys want to see more content like this. And also, if you guys are making your way over to the Picks and Parlays website, use the promo code RED to save 20% off any purchase you go and do over on the website.
My microphone wasn't on.
It wasn't? How do you know?
It had a red light right here.
Oh, well, cool. We're doing great. But let's get it started. We're going to go start with the NBA to start it all off. So we're going to be going with the Memphis Grizzlies and the San Antonio Spurs. It is a -4 for the Grizzlies, I believe. Let me double check that. Grizzlies are a -4.5 now. -190 money line. The over/under is 223. What are we looking at for this game, Tim?
No, they're favorites for a reason. Memphis has looked really, really good down the stretch. They honestly should have that 8 seed. I really wish that they would be able to pull off that win against Golden State. I definitely think they could have. Unfortunately, they weren't able to, but they're now the 9 seed. I definitely think they have a shot at making it out of the playoffs, or making it into the playoffs. And I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies are just a very strong team right now, going up against San Antonio, who hasn't been entirely that good lately, so I'm not really too high on them right now. They've been just struggling down the stretch, and in this case, I do like the Memphis Grizzlies -4.5 in this game.
All right. What's good, Elliot?
And no injuries for this game. No significant injuries.
He said we got Bail says, "Sup fellas, give me some parlays." We will be going over our plays for today, and
all of our plays are scrolling on the bottom. So if you guys want to grab any of those, go ahead. Those are some of our plays for today. Whether or not they're all video plays for today from our side. But those are if you guys want to build a parlay, grab one of those. Bruins and Edmonton.
I like Edmonton tonight. I really do. I have them in regulation at -105. And the Bruins money line, I like Washington in this series. I have a bet on them to win the series. I got that at +140 before the series started, and I believe that they'll push this series to 7 games. So I am on the Capitals +155 tonight. But before we get into the hockey, we have one more basketball game to look at here. We have the LA Lakers taking on the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers are 6-point favorites. The over/under 217.5. Where are we looking for this one?
I'm actually looking at Golden State in this one. I grabbed them at, I think, +5.5 or whatever it was. I still like them at +6 is even better for them. But I wouldn't mind taking them at the money line tonight. Going after this team, they've been strong down the stretch, going up against a Lakers team that, yes, has won. I think they lost 4 or 5 games since LeBron's come back, but they haven't really played anybody that strong, and they were playing against teams that were either already eliminated or already clinched into a playoff spot. So they haven't really had any real competition in the last couple of games that they played. Golden State's going to give them a real good run for their money. I think Golden State wins tonight. I have them winning. I even have a couple of prop bets tonight on Curry scoring big and Draymond Green having a big night as well. So I like Golden State in this game.
All right. It's me, Mario. It's a nice call on the Hurricanes the other night. Yeah, I'm super high on this Carolina team. I have them again tonight. I have them in regulation. I think they're just the far superior team over that Nashville team. Elliot says, great value at Caps for sure. I'm not against that. Yeah, I just feel like this is not a good line for. I think they overvalued the Boston Bruins at the minus 180 line, I believe there are now, which I just don't agree with that. I feel like this should be closer to a pick 'em. He says, missed the start.
Grizzlies.
Suns, Grizzlies.
I'm all over the Grizzlies. If I had to make a bracket for the plans, I like the Grizzlies to take care of business against San Antonio tonight. Like Golden State to take care of business against LA, and then I like Memphis to beat the Lakers and Lakers to get totally knocked out. But that's just my prediction.
All right. Whereas legs show my Vegas 1.5. Yeah, I was on Minnesota last night, so that wasn't a too good of a game for me. But yeah, not much went right for me in hockey yesterday. Hello, SNB. How are you?
Hi.
All right, we'll look at the hockey slate now. We are looking at the Boston Bruins and the Washington Capitals, right to the game that Elliot's brought up here. And looking like in net, it's going to be the same two goalies as the first two games. We have for Boston, it's going to be Tuukka Rask, and for Washington, it's going to be Craig Anderson. And Craig Anderson actually surpassed my expectations the way he's played in this playoffs. I don't agree with this minus 180 line at all. I took a shot at plus 160 with the Washington Capitals. I'm higher on this Capitals team than most people are. I see a lot of people are on Boston, which makes me feel better about being on the Capitals. So I like Washington tonight. I think they get the job done in that game. Leg show, I parlayed the Lakers and Grizzlies both on the money line. I don't hate that. I think that the Golden State game is going to be close. I think I have Golden State plus the points, but I think this one's a close enough game where even if the Lakers win, it would be like a 1 or 2 point win, and I can cash that nicely. Nightly Sports News says, I want to ride with someone's bets. Love doing that. Go in with another person or a group of people. The way that game makes games seem more interesting. Yeah, it is more interesting when more people are on the certain side that you are on. I also find it fun when I'm one of the only ones on the opposite side. So, says, thank you. Good luck tonight. Taking -2 in the first half, -4 full game for the Grizzlies.
All over it. Like it.
Leg show tips the cap to you, Elliot. Got the job done. All right. Roland says, I got Calgary money line and Washington money line and Carolina puck line, Edmonton puck line, and the Avalanche puck line. I like Washington a lot. I like Carolina. I like Edmonton. And I think Colorado gets it done. Yep, I'm fully on board with all that. And I believe Calgary already won their game, or they're in the third period with theirs.
I looked it up.
But looking at our next game here, we have my pick for the Stanley Cup, the Carolina Hurricanes up against the Nashville Predators. And yeah, Flames won 6-2. Yep. And looking at this game, we have, I believe, the same two goalies as the first game. It is projected UC Saros. I don't see Pecorine getting in net at all unless Saros gets hurt during these playoffs. And Delkovich. And this rookie is looks really, really good this season. So one thing with the Hurricanes going into the season that I was really worried about was their goaltending, because I didn't know what Peter Mrazek was going to look like, and I didn't know what James Reimer was going to look like. And now looking at it at the end of the season, Mrazek's looked good. The Delkovich is coming out of nowhere, and Reimer's not looked half bad either. The biggest question mark for the Hurricanes became an embarrassment of riches. So, and I think they lose one in the offseason, but that's beyond the point. I do like Carolina to win tonight. I have them in regulation at -105 at the moment. So, or no, they're -120. The team I have in regulation next game was -105. But yes, I like the Carolina Hurricanes tonight versus the Preds. And honestly, I think Carolina can sweep this series. Nashville needed to win game 1, I feel, in order to really have a shot, and it's going to be a short series for them. All right.
Carolina Storm thing, right?
Mm-hmm. You guys can come to Vegas after June 1st. I definitely want to come to Vegas one of these days. I just don't know when. You like the Oilers? Yes, I like the Oilers. Yep. I like them a lot. I like them in regulation. I don't mind the puck line. I think that they're we're going to see. I don't mind shot props on Connor McDavid, goal props on McDavid, goal props on Draisaitl, maybe Nugent Hopkins as well. Carolina, too much juice. Yeah, they are juicy tonight. Minus 190's a lot.
Parlay it with the Grizzlies, not the Lakers.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, or if you want to keep it hockey, parlay the Hurricanes with the Avalanche tonight,
or the Oilers,
or both, if you want to do that. Best hockey play pick of the day: Oilers and Carolina. Do you think the Baltimore Orioles win today? Boston and Blue Jays toss up. I went with the Blue Jays. I'm on the Blue Jays as well, and I didn't bet the Orioles, but I did bet a prop bet for John Means over 7.5 strikeouts versus the Tampa Bay Rays, who strike out more than anyone in the MLB. So that's a nice little strikeout prop. You guys may want to look at pitchers versus Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay does strike out an awful lot. All right, our next game here is going to be the Edmonton Oilers and the Winnipeg Jets. Minus 155 on the Oilers. Around a plus 140 run back for the Jets. Let me get that up on the monitor here for the Jets line. It is a plus 138 run back on my book. And I like Edmonton tonight. We've said that. I've said that plenty of times. For this game, the goalies are going to be projected. Mike Smith. If I was Edmonton, I would keep Mikko Koskinen as far away from the net as humanly possible if they want to have a shot at making it out of the North. And on the other side, it is confirmed we have Connor Hellebuyck in net, the former Vezina Trophy winner. And he is definitely someone that I can see potentially standing on his head and winning a series for the Jets here, especially if the Jets' top line or that second line with Kyle Connor can potentially shut down the McDavid line. Because one thing we kept saying all season long with the Edmonton Oilers is, where's their secondary scoring? Because after McDavid, after Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, they get a little bit from PRB, and after that's a huge drop-off with this Edmonton Oilers depth. If they can get some depth scoring, I think they will cruise through the series against the Jets. So I like the Oilers, minus 155. I don't mind that. Regulations minus 105. Puck line is plus 165. Either of those, I'm good with the Oilers tonight. Or you can parlay them with Carolina, or you can parlay them with Colorado, Memphis, and NBA, St. Louis Cardinals in baseball is another one I wouldn't mind you parlaying them with. So I like the Oilers tonight a lot for that game. That's a good bet on the Sharks. Yeah, I like John Means tonight. I have a couple prop bets today. I have that one with John Means over 7.5. I have Corbin Burns over 8.5, and then for shot props, I have Svechnikov for Carolina over 2.5. I have McDavid over 3.5 for Edmonton. I have Kyle Connor over 2.5 for Winnipeg, and I have Matt Grzelcyk over 2 for Boston tonight. All right. They like Golden State and the Oilers. Yeah. Go with the Oilers and Carolina parlay. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Not at all.
Let's see what that would be here. I'm just gonna throw a. Actually, I don't think I can. No, I would have to add that up. But I like that parlay a lot. Great info, guys. Good luck. Good luck to you as well, Elliot. Yeah, I took the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, I like the Cardinals tonight. They have Jack Flaherty on the mound versus a really bad Pittsburgh team. Flaherty, I think it's about time we say he's a Cy Young contender. Along with Corbin Burns and Jacob deGrom. He's 7-0. I believe he has a 2-something ERA. He's looked really, really good this year for the Cardinals.
2.47.
2.47. Thank you.
7-0.
Yeah. Elliot, no score first inning Baltimore game.
I don't mind
It's
that.
Ryan Yarbrough on the other side. Yeah, I don't hate that. I like the under a little bit in that game. John Means has looked phenomenal as well. I think John Means should be in the conversation for the AL Cy Young, along with Rodon and Garrett Cole. There's a couple for that. took the Brewers tonight. I don't blame you. I would lean towards the plus money with Kansas City, but I didn't bet against Corbin Burns though, so that's not a spot I want to bet against.
No,
especially taking the over in the strikeout props. But our last hockey game of the night is the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues. Minus 335 for the Blues, minus 330 now, plus 288 for the minus 330 for the Avalanche, plus 288 for the Blues. And this is a spot where this series is not going to last long. Colorado just is the far superior team, hence the minus 335 price tag on this game. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. The Colorado Avalanche puck line, if you want to get to that, puck line for them is minus 125. I kind of like the St. Louis Blues team total under 1.5. That's a plus 130. I don't hate that at all. So that's maybe another spot I would look at. Let's see. Detroit first 5 looks good tonight.
Keep in mind you said the Mariners pitcher has a 9 ERA. He's only made 1 start this year, which was 4 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits. So I would just be a little bit careful when it comes to looking at ERAs. They can be a little bit deceiving at times, and try to look at their backlogs and see if they've actually been doing more than 1 start. If they had a 9 ERA after like 3 or 4 starts, yeah, that's concerning. After 1 start, I'm not bothering with it. I personally passed on that game, but don't really look at ERAs like that when they've only made 1 start.
You like the Washington over? We talking Capitals? We talking? Oh, we know it's not the Wizards. They played last night. I can see it going over 5.5. It went over last game. I wouldn't be surprised if it went over again tonight. I have no play on the total. It can go either way. It depends on who controls the game, really. If it's a Boston-dominated game, it's going to be a 2-1 Boston type of game. If Washington has their way, it'll be a 4-3 over. So kind of like a correlated bet, maybe. If you like Washington tonight, you would like the over more. If you like the Boston Bruins tonight, I would bet the under. That's where I would look for that game.
Yeah, and just in case you're going after the Washington Nationals, I like them under today against the Cubs.
We can get your last winning standing pick in with Allie. It's Boston. Yeah, I believe she's probably watching this stream. But yeah, I can message you that. I can message her that.
It starts at 3:30.
Or post it on
8:30.
Yeah, post it or comment it on the Morning Wood video, or you can go to the Facebook group and you can post it in the Facebook group as well if you need to get your last Woody standing pick in there. So. That's what my advice.
It starts 3:30 Pacific time.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. It starts in 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Thanks, Bob Brown.
Mm-hmm. All right. Peace out.
Thank you.
All right. Bill McDonald says NBA Spurs Grizzlies over? Question mark.
This one was one that I personally am not betting. Spurs have been a heavy over team lately. Grizzlies have been a heavy under team lately. If anything, I would look more of a playoff atmosphere type game, and I would think that this one goes under, especially with a total of 223 in the playoffs. But personally, I did not bet this one.
All right. Well, we're going to quickly recap over our plays for today. And you guys, if you guys have any more questions, be sure to leave them in the live chat. We'll try to get to those questions. But be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel.
Thumbs up, yeah.
And if you are planning to make it over to the Picks and Parlays website, you can use the promo code RED for 20% off any packages you buy. That can be from Tim and I. That can be from Higgs. It could be from Cam Ross. It could be from Chip. It could be for any of them. Anything you get over on the website, use the promo code RED for 20% off. All right, we're going to quickly recap over our plays for today. For the Memphis game, Tim says take the Grizzlies minus 4.5. They take care of business versus the Spurs. We are going with the Golden State Warriors plus the 6 points versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going with the Washington Capitals at plus 160. You may be able to get them better prices on other sites. Be sure to shop around your different sports books, because now they're a plus 144 on my book, but they can be a plus 160 on another book. So keep an eye on that. Shop around, because lines move and there's books that offer better prices. For Carolina and Nashville, I like Carolina in regulation. That is a minus 120 last time I checked. Let's get a updated line for that one. It is a minus 125 now. I still like it. I think Carolina gets the job done once again in 60 minutes. You have the Edmonton Oilers here, minus 155. I like them in regulation as well. And that current line is at a minus 110 for the Oilers in regulation. So I like them. And then Colorado, it's really tough to do anything with for them tonight. If you like them, I mean, the regular or the puck line is minus 125. Or you can look at maybe the team total under for the Blues at 1.5 when it comes to Colorado and St. Louis. But that's going to just about wrap up this show. If you guys have any questions, I'll leave them in the chat below. If not, then in a minute or two, we're going to head on out for this video. But we want to thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the Picks and Parlays channel, and also hit that like button. And if you guys want to check out Tim and I's content, we are over at Earl Sports Bets on YouTube. You can search that in the chat or in the YouTube search Earl Sports Bets. All right, we got one here. Carolina puck line minus 1.5. I like it. We got Avalanche minus 1.5. We got the Marlins.
I like the Marlins. Yeah, I went with them today.
We have the Cardinals minus 1.5 runs. Toronto Blue Jays money line. Brewers money line. Indians money line. White Sox money line. They're a 1. Mets money line. I like that one. Orioles money line. I don't mind that one. Yankees money line. That looks good. And Dodgers money line. I want to look at the Dodgers run line. Greetings from Venezuela.
Welcome.
Great show, guys. I've been watching you guys coming up. Give up the goer. Thank you, Stimmy.
Appreciate it, bro.
But that's going to wrap up this edition of Game Time Decision. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And be sure to subscribe to the channel as always, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified whenever we come out with a video or stream here on Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. Good luck, guys, and let's try to make some money tonight in whether it's NHL, NBA, or MLB.